Hello, this is SuShi Bar's group, and this is our reflection video.
So, firstly, why did we choose an infographic? We chose an infographic because it is a new and nice way of showing information using diagrams. We also wanted to try something new, and making a presentation would be kind of boring and classic since we probably made like hundreds of them already. Planning and preparation. So before we actually start researching, we created a document which have things that we need to do in order to get this team badge. Then I created a form for us to collect primary data about the customers. We also have prepared some questions to interview the customers.
Firstly, I want to say that all the information in the infographic was collected from SuShi Bar 3 in Indochina. We weren't able to go to the other two locations because firstly it would be too expensive for us to go together. We could separate, but to be honest, I'm afraid that other might not want their work. They won't do their work. Secondly, we didn't have much time to meet up in the weekend because um, me and Lee were busy with Marissa and others were busy with academy. During the weekend, we couldn't come because I have extra classes. This is Lee. She had extra classes and she doesn't trust the other members to go together. She doesn't think that the others might work as well. So the next slide, why primary research? In the infographic, we use mostly primary research to gather data. This is because for our team, we think that it's easier for us to gather and make our own data by interviewing and observing. Moreover, SuShi Bar is a small business in Hanoi, which means they don't have much existed information within the business or on the internet. The only thing that we could find were customers' reviews and some of their competitors.
So next, we chose interview because from this method we could know the customer wants, what they think of sushi bar, including service, food, price for the restaurants. Lucky for us, the customers were very friendly, so we did not have much trouble with the interview. And thanks to Karen, we were able to interview some Japanese restaurant, Japanese customers since Kana had academy and she couldn't come. All the information that we gathered was noted in my phone, which then I put into our infographic. Um, we also made a survey, which we would fill out whenever a new customer come in. The survey include nationality, gender, and who were they with, and all the information that we collected would be put into a spreadsheet, which made it easier for us to create diagrams later on.
We chose observation because it helped us fill out the survey. Also, with observation, we could figure out about the decoration of the place, what was going around us, and about the customers. Finally, we took some photographs of the food, decoration, and menu to help us with the infographic later on. The photo of the decoration remind me how the place looked like. The food photo were added into the infographic because I wanted to show the visual of some of the famous dishes.
There was some information that was from the Sushi Bar website, the location and the price. We decided to use the website because it's more accurate and it saves time. Instead of having to take photos of every single page of the menu, we look at the menu from the websites. We also asked some of the staff because they have been working there for a while. They told us about the amount of customers during lunch and dinner, which is much better than us looking at a customer going in and out. Moreover, we can stay there for the whole day, so it is easier to ask the staff and it can be more accurate. Um, for diagrams, we used bar chart and pie chart, or donut chart as in picture chart, that's what they call it. The pie chart can show the proportion that each parts take up compared to the total. Bar chart can compare sets of data that we gather, such as nationality or gender.
We also had some photos that we took in our infographic. We think that it would be easier to imagine how the place looked like. And I'm sorry for the quality. Next time we'll try to take better photos because we had to blow it up. Also, we wanted to have evidence that our information is true. So,
So, about how much does each person contribute to earn this badge? I would say that for this badge, Jamie and I did most of the work. We didn't work as a team to earn this team badge. Not because we don't want the others to help, but they didn't try to help us. Either they were too busy with other things or didn't want to work. They didn't ask what they have to do, but they didn't ask us what they have to do. Um, and I don't think they would help, so Jamie and I decided to do it by ourselves. I would be fine if at least they try and give their best, but they didn't. So I think for this batch, we didn't really work as a team. Um, I don't blame anyone else but myself since I think that it's my fault since I'm the leader, and I couldn't help them and make them do their work.
during the past few weeks, it's been a roller coaster for our group, but it started to show our true colors. Just to add on to what Lee had mentioned, we've tried as a team to help each other and teach each other, especially Lee, to earn badges, which would later on affect our team's XP. Ever since we've started, I've done what Lee has told me slash us. We were doing well for the first few weeks. We were all working together, but things started slacking. During our research, we had some issues concerning the time and date. We were all busy, especially Lee and I, like I mentioned earlier, due to Marissa training and others had academy, and some didn't make it to the date that we've set it. Therefore, we brought someone else to help us with translation, etc. The store wasn't open till 5 a.m. p.m. and we stayed around 2 to 3 hours just to observe the restaurant and ask questions. At the moment, I believe our team's weakness is that some don't know how much the badge affects them and our team, and we weren't contributing to the final product, and that we need to communicate more and take it more serious matter for our team to perform well in this game. I particularly feel bad for Lee as she tried her best to perform well in our group. She has helped teach us, one of us, and always reminded us that we must complete badges during the week and if we could contribute something. Lee has been a great leader so far, but we need to talk more as a group like I mentioned previously.
Thank you for listening. Stop this.